I've been involved with the wildlife industry for 35 years. And I think I've seen a pangolin in the wild maybe twice. They're very, very shy and they're nocturnal animals, so it's a privilege in a way. It's not something people see every day. I'm Peter Rogers. I'm a wildlife vet working largely in the Greater Kruger Park. And this video is really about raising awareness of the plight of the pangolin. To poach a pangolin, once you've got a pangolin in sight, it's got no defense mechanism in which to ward a person off. You can simply just go and pick it up. And then what they do is they keep them in containers, sometimes for weeks, until they find a suitable buyer. We have now been appointed at ProVet as you can call it the sanctuary or the rehabilitation first aid emergency treatment hospital for all the pangolins in this area. So we see them first, usually in very, very poor condition, dehydrated, stressed as anything. And it's up to us to get them back to where they're actually in a fit state to be released again. This little pangolin's name is Aura. The reason she's called Aura is because she came in on a very, very windy night and she was confiscated in a sting. She was brought to us in an extremely dehydrated and emaciated condition. This is about 4 weeks ago now, and it is so exciting and so rewarding to see how she has come this far, that she's now strong enough to look after herself and fend for herself. She's just digging for food and eating ants. I mean, they eat thousands and thousands and thousands of ants every day. It's very labor intensive to look after them, take them out walking at night, bearing in mind that they eat for 8 to 10 hours a day. So whoever walks with them has got to spend the whole night out with them. When you see a success story like this, it makes everything worthwhile. And this is why we do what we do. This is not a 9-to-5 job. This is my hobby, and it's my passion. And I live my hobby. We need your help because it is labor intensive. You cannot believe it. Each pangolin needs to feed for about 8 to 10 hours a day. So it's one person who's got to be with that pangolin all the time. And when it comes in initially, it needs drips, and you've got to monitor it. And the only way to monitor its condition is to take blood. And we take blood from it on a weekly basis. Every time you take blood from it, you've got to anesthetize it. It's got to be supplemented with food every single day. It's tube fed with commercial supplements, and each time that requires an anesthetic. So the costs involved are astronomical.